that move mountains also move parade floats and snowmobiles. With that versatility, it's no wonder Ford F-Series is the #1 selling pickup for 47 years straight. Visit buyfordnow.com for great offers. Your New England Ford dealers, a proud partner of your Boston Bruins. Sales claim based on 1977 to 2023 CY total sales.
Felger and Maz, afternoons 2 to 6 on the Sports Hub.
With that versatility, it's no
By the dawn's early light, what so proud
Your New England Ford dealers, a proud partner
the
of
twilight left,
1977 to 2023 CY total
whose
sales.
broad
Felger and
stripes
Maz,
and
afternoons 2 to 6
bright
on the Sports Hub.
stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so callous the twilight left, and the rockets like glass, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
National anthem completed here at UBS Arena in Long Island. We take a look at our starting lineups here tonight for the Islanders. Ilya Sorokin will start in goal. On defense is the pairing of Adam Pelech and Noah Dobson. Up front, Anders Lee, J.G. Pajot, and Kyle Palmieri. For the Bruins, Linus Ullmark gets the start in goal. Parker Wotherspoon and Charlie McAvoy are defensemen. Up front, Brad Marchand, David Pastrnak, and they're centered by Charlie Coyle. Starting lineup is brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code SportsHub. New customers can get a no-sweat bet up to $1,000 if your first bet loses. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook with code SportsHub. The crown is yours.
The first 5 minutes are presented by your New England Ford dealers. Tonight's New England Ford dealers' first 5 contestant, Allison Doherty from South Dartmouth, Massachusetts. If the Bruins score in the first 5 minutes, Allison's going to win a pair of tickets to a future Bruins game courtesy of the New England Ford dealers. You can enter the contest at 985thesportshub.com. Bruins working right to left. They drop the puck. Bruins win the face-off, and the third and final meeting between these two teams is underway. Far corner is Pelech. Hands it to Pajot. Bruins keep the puck in. High slot, trying to dish it over to the far side. It's whacked out to the neutral zone. McAvoy back in his own end. A Long Island native. Now Marchand trying to pass it through some legs. It comes right back to him. He'll whistle into the left corner.
See if Patrick Roy goes with a bit of a hard match with that defense pairing against the Bruins top line. And with that line as well, J.G. Pajot.
Pajot slides the puck behind Linus Ullmark. Bruins bang it up the near side. At the right point, Pollock drives it back of the net over to the far wall. Marchand with a stick lift collides with Romanov, a big sturdy defenseman on the back end for the Isles, and the Bruins will skid the puck back into the Islander end. We're a minute into the game. Bruins and Islanders are scoreless. Puck backhand into the far corner of the Bruins zone. Lori in to scoop it up. Scored the game winner the other night against Vegas. Coming on the power play at the bottom of the right wing circle. Now Horvat bumped it up top. Pollock shoots. Ullmark to save, and the rebound just hopped over Horvat's stick. And here's Heinen. He'll skate it over the line right side. Into the Islander end. Frederick crashes in.
Horvat there. He got it in the bumper, and he little backhand sauce out to the right point. And Pollock with a good shot, looking for a rebound.
Islanders ice the puck. Faceoff will come down to our left. .25 left here in the first, and we're scoreless. Draw will be in the left circle near Ilya Sorokin. His numbers have drifted dramatically this year. Last year, 6th in the league in goals against, 3rd in save percentage. His goals against this year, above 3, save percentage at .909.
At that last shot by that Ullmark makes a nice right pad save on.
Ullmark has started and won both games against the Islanders this year. And do you remember the save that he made while the Bruins were down 3-0 shorthanded on Simon Holmstrom in the last meeting, which fueled the Bruins rally. Now far side in the Islander end, DeBrusk reaching for it, couldn't get a twig on it. And the Isles banked it deep into their own zone. Bruins will start to change. Puck driven up the right side, Engvall over the line right side. The lanky left-handed center threw it across, deflected off the post. Along the near side, the Islanders get to it. Engvall, right point. His wrister intercepted by the Bruins, and they'll drive it ahead. Now Boquist motors over the line, points in 6 of his last 7. Boquist left corner, shoots, and Sorokin made the save, hugging the near post. That from a deep angle along the near side. McLaughlin trying to hold it in, making his season debut. This is his 3rd campaign with the Bruins. Puck is dumped in deep, and the Bruins go for a change. Lauko with a steal. He was able to swipe the puck from Aho. Far wall, Frederick trying to dig it free. Lauko doing the same. Frederick hacking away at the puck. Far corner, Frederick from his knees. Couldn't snag it. The Islanders drill it over to the near side. Forward pitches. Bruins keep the puck in. Near corner, Geekie jammed against the wall by McLean. Back of the net, digging away is Frederick. Near corner, Frederick. Dished it up top. Here's Forbert walking the line, shoots, and Sorokin the save, rebound, and Heinen denied by Sorokin, who squared up right in the blue paint.
Yeah, Heinen worked his way past a check down low from Aho and was able to get the backhand rebound away. Nice shot from Forbert after the Bruins win a battle. Frederick works this puck out to the point. Forbert with the wrist shot on its way in. Never really got to Sorokin with Geekie battling there, but the rebound opportunity.
Pollock, his drive didn't reach Ullmark. Back of the net, Palmieri. Knocked down by Wotherspoon. Bruins trying to fish it free, and Frederick will wave it one-handed all the way down. No icing here.
Yeah, that's because Sorokin came out. Was going to be icing.
15:45 left here in the first. 1-0 Islanders. Here's Barzell. He'll twist it back into his own zone. He leads the team in scoring with 63 points. Now the Islanders come ahead up the left side, deflected in by Brock Nelson, who's playing on the wing. Typically, he has been their second-line center. Coyle will lead up the middle. McAvoy motors over the line right side. Sent it out in front. Steered to the near wall by Sorokin. Trapped near side by Pasternak. Trying to chip it free. Islanders get to it. They'll skate it out to neutral ice at the red line. Pollock got drilled by McAvoy as he dumped that puck in. And McAvoy, that was Pelech who got knocked down. Bruins send the puck up the right side, and Van Riemsdyk will drive it just inside the Islander line. We're going to have a penalty here on the Bruins. It's going to be for a hold. 14:49 left here in the first, and the Islanders going to the power play leading 1-0.
And Riemsdyk was trying to get to this puck ahead of Aho. And it was a late arm up in the air, but they're going to say that Van Riemsdyk grabbed him. He's chasing down a puck up the ice. Yeah, he grabbed him with the free hand. I mean, it wasn't a ton, but it was enough.
He tugged his jersey.
Yeah.
Palmieri from Dobson and Lee at 3:32 as the Islanders take to a 1-0 lead. Both these teams have ripped it up on the man advantage in the season series. The Islanders have scored twice on 5 opportunities. Bruins win the draw, send it around to the near side, but it stays in. Nelson up top, flings it over to the far side. Barzal dangles with the puck at the far hash. Barzal sends it left to the net. It's fired and deflected. They score! Back door. I think that's Palmieri again. He's got 2 here in the first period. A power play goal, 2-0 Islanders.
It's a good passing play, first of all. They're going to get this puck into the bumper to Horvat. Horvat's going to get the initial shot away. Puck is initiating from the left wing side. They feather this puck in down low for Palmieri. Quick one-time pass out to Horvat. The Bruins are around it, but the shot deflects off of Wotherspoon and then Ullmark, and it's Palmieri standing on the doorstep, chipping it home.
So give Kyle Palmieri 17 goals in the season. That exceeds his total from last year. He only played 55 games, had to deal with some injuries. And he had 16. So the Bruins down by a pair, a couple of quick goals. Here's Shattenkirk. A headman pass Boquist. Over the red line. He'll bang it in. And the Islanders get command of it. They'll wrist it up the right side. Out to center ice Barzal. Walks toward the middle. He'll turn again. Gonna flip it ahead. That got blocked. It sails high in the air. Along the near side, Shattenkirk poked it ahead. Lauko will drive it down the left wing boards. The Islanders can't get it out. Here's McLaughlin shoots and Sorokin to save.
Good opportunity for McLaughlin. Bowling his way down the left side there. He's able to get to a loose puck. Took it strong to the net.
Here's Carlo. He'll wheel up the middle. The red line, he'll fling it in. Around it comes. 13:42 left here in the first. 2-0 Islanders. Both goals by Kyle Palmieri. Left point now, Laura. Feeds left to the cage. Van Riemsdyk centered to the right point. Carlo drives it right circle. Popping out is Van Riemsdyk. Cycles it back of the net. Zaka went to center. That's picked off. And along the near side, Barzal couldn't exit the puck. Left circle, Van Riemsdyk steers it to the far point, Carlo. Carlo stick handles, chipped into the right corner. Barzal, a winger, trying to dig that puck out. Far corner. He was drafted as a center. He'll bump it back of the net. Polak.
I think I misspoke in our pregame show talking about him as a center. He is playing the wing here with Horvat, Pajot, Cizikas, McLean, the other centers.
Up the right side now, Dobson. He'll wheel in over the line right side. Shoots, and Omar kicks it out. Bruins looking to counter. Whacked out to the neutral zone by Coyle, but it did not connect with Pasternak. Bruins down 2-0. We've played just over 7 minutes against the Islanders. Over the line right side. Coyle had his pocket pick. And then Pajot out at center ice. Drives it to the far side. Knocked out of midair by McAvoy. The Islanders will navigate in. Pellick shoots, gloved by Ullmark, and will take a timeout. 12:23 left here in the first. Islanders 2, Bruins nothing. On the 98.5 The Sports Hub Bruins Radio Network, driven by the versatile Honda CR-V. It's your local New England Honda dealers.
So here, if you're a plumber, pipe fitter, or in the piping trades, then you need to call my friends at Charles D. Sheehy for any of your piping product needs. Sheehy is proud to work with the region's best life science, biotech, and pharma contractors to help them deliver their projects on time and within budget. Sheehy is driven to deliver.
Do you know a youth sports coach that has had a positive impact on their community? Nominate them now at clintonsavings.com to enter them to win a $500 Dick's Sporting Goods gift card to help support their home team. For complete rules, visit clintonsavings.com. Member FDIC, member DIF. NMLS number 422081.
Hi, this is Bob Sosi, voice of New England football. You've heard me talk about Clear Path for veterans and safety insurance. Now New Hampshire residents can also support our veterans and save on auto insurance. Clear Path for Veterans is working with Safety Insurance to help New England veterans at their Resource Center in Devens, Massachusetts. Safety policyholders can make a $50 tax-deductible donation to ClearPath and earn a 5% discount on your safety automobile insurance. New Hampshire and Massachusetts residents can say thanks to those who serve and get rewarded. Visit safety4vets.com.
Volkswagen is amping up production and availability of the all-electric, zero-emission ID4. Charge into Boston Volkswagen for a test drive today. The Volkswagen ID4 is something to behold. It's an SUV with clean aerodynamic lines, plenty of space, and lots of tech features. Did we mention it's all electric? See what everybody's buzzing about at Boston Volkswagen. The electrifying John Welsh and his team at Boston VW will help you find your next Volkswagen. Located in Watertown Square or online anytime at bostonvw.com. Help drive us all towards a better future.
The first 5 minutes of tonight's game were brought to you by our New England Ford dealers. For 47 straight years, more people have put their hard-earned money on a Ford F-Series pickup than on any other truck. Get a great deal on one today. Well, the Bruins down by a pair. Kyle Palmieri is 16th at .332 and is 17th at .527 on the power play. Face-off far circle the Bruins zone. The Bruins win it. Here's Marchand. He sidesteps some traffic out in the neutral zone.
Already seen the line change.
Puck drilled back of the net.
Russ playing with Marchand and Coyle.
Puck squirts over to the far corner. It's Engvall. Up left wing, out at center ice. Marchand gets him to turn over the puck after he stepped up on him. Up the left side, Coyle dives. This puck will go in. The Bruins will change. DeBrusque trying to forecheck down low, as is Coyle. And here's Simon Holmstrom. He's tied for the league lead with 5 shorthanded goals heading into today's action.
Against the Bruins, I think, earlier this year.
He did. And he was the guy that Omar robbed when he scored shorthanded in the last meeting here. Up the left side, here's Forber. He'll fling it to the far side. This is going to float off his stick, and it's gloved by Varlamov on the Islander bench.
Between the Pipes is sponsored by Charles D. Sheehy. If you're in the piping trades, you need to call Charles D. Sheehy, Boston's premier piping and mechanical product supplier. Sheehy is driven to deliver. In the Pipes for the Islanders here tonight is Ilya Sorokin, and for the Bruins, Linus Ullmark.
Face off center circle. Kyle McLean will dig in and take it. Making his National Hockey League debut this year. This is his 10th game. His dad is an assistant coach for the Isles. John. Giveaway right of the net. McLean out in front. And a stop by Ullmark, who gloves his own rebound as he drops the stick and grabs it with the blocker hand. Huge stop.
Derek Forber trying to use the middle of the ice that time on a breakout pass. Tape to tape, unfortunately, was for McLean. McLean walks in all alone. To forehand, try to go 5-0 on Ullmark. Just saying, McLean's father, John, was a long-time great for the New Jersey Devils. A long career with them, Stanley Cups.
That's some quality time with the guy who runs hockey operations here, Lou Lamoriello. The right point, Sebastian Aho had it punched off his stick and out to center ice. The Isles will have to back out. Here's Frederick. He'll motor over the line. Hands it to the middle. Heinen in the slot. Couldn't squeeze off his shot.
Did a pretty good job of converging on Heinen that time.
Right wing over the line. Palmieri will sling it down the right wing boards, cut off by Lohrei. Transitioned ahead and deflected in deep by Frederick. Back of the net, it's Geekie. Coming off the hat-trick performance on Thursday night against Vegas. Heinen dives down to try and help him out. Near corner, Aho trying to pull it free. Geekie and Heinen on the end boards. Scooped up by former Bruin Mike Riley. Flings it off the glass, gave it away. Lauko sent it out in front, and the Islanders kick that back into the slot. Haven't exited yet. Both teams starting to change. Here's Aho back of his net. 10:19 left here in the first. 2-0 Islanders. Puck's driven up the left side. Horvat will punch it in. Did he get a piece of it? Apparently he did. Ullmark signaled as though we're going to be icing.
No, I was watching the front lines when he was saying touch.
Puck drilled all the way in, and we do get the icing call.
That's another icing call sponsored by Tito's Handmade Vodka. Enjoy the game with a glass of Tito's on ice. Tito's cocktail of the week is the Bees Bloody Mary. Nice recipe. Go to 985thesportshub.com.
Faceoff will be in the right circle, the Islander end. Lou Lamoriello in his 6th year as the president of hockey operations for the Islanders. but he played 4 years of Cape League baseball, won a championship as a manager as well, with Sagamore in 65, Yarmouth in 67, and he was inducted into the Cape League Hall of Fame. Right side in the neutral zone, the Bruins cut off a pass. Here's Marchand, motors in, puck on edge, chopped it to the right point. High slot, he fires, deflected to the left of the Islander net, scooped up, and Barzal will sprint up the middle. Left wing feed, put back to Barzal. I think he was tripped by his own guy.
Yeah, I think he just lost an edge either way.
No call. The Bruins were changing. And now here's Wotherspoon, settles it, leaves it for Shattenkirk. He'll march up the left side. Right wing feed, an area pass for Pasternak, a little too far. Cizikas cut it off, flipped it onto his bench. We'll take a timeout. 9:16 left here in the first period. Islanders 2 and the Bruins nothing. On the 98.5, the Sports Hub Bruins radio network, driven by the versatile Honda CR-V at your local New England Honda dealer.
Sports don't get any tougher than hockey, and trucks don't get any tougher than Ford F-Series, F-150, and Super Duty. The trucks that move mountains also move parade floats and snowmobiles. With that versatility, it's no wonder Ford F-Series is the #1 selling pickup for 47 years straight. Visit buyfordnow.com for great offers. Your New England Ford dealers, a proud partner of your Boston Bruins. Sales claim based on 1977 to 2023 CY total sales.
It's only human to be passionate, loyal, and all in when it comes to the Bruins. And it's only human to expect the same from your bank. And just like every season, TD will be there for all the wins, losses, and memorable moments. Best of luck this season. TD Bank, the bank of the Boston Bruins. Member FDIC, TD Bank NA.
A lot has changed since our start in 1960. Machines have gotten stronger, smaller, bigger, and smarter. With new technology, you can get to grade faster, hit your target payload the first time, and reduce the chance of accidents. But what hasn't changed is our commitment to you. At Milton Cat, our business is supporting your business with quality equipment, parts, and service. Visit MiltonCat.com today to learn why we've been the Northeast's trusted equipment dealer for over 60 years.
Download free Nugs. Just add the Wendy's app to your phone and get an offer for a free 10-piece with purchase. Yep, it's raining Nugs again. One app, all the, Wendy's.
Limited time at participating Wendy's. New users only. Account registration required. Terms apply.
The home of the Bees, the Sports Hub.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the 98.5 the Sports Hub Bruins radio network.
Busted. The home of the Celtics, Bruins, Rams, and Patriots. Boston's home for sports is 85, the Sports Hub. Beasley Group Station.
Face off in front of the Islander bench. Bruins down 2-0. It's past the halfway point of the first. McLaughlin kicked out of the draw. And the Islanders win it. Here's Pollock. Right wing feed. And out at center ice. Lauko with a big hit. And he knocked down Holmstrom. And he's still in pain. Out in the neutral zone. Puts the helmet back. And now we'll get back involved into the play. Here's Holmstrom over the line. To the high slot, Cizikas wrenched it into the far corner. Far corner, Shattenkirk. A dish to the far circle. The Islanders pick it off. Forbert with a bear hug. Trying to get the puck free in the right corner, Cizikas. Trying to throw it down the wall. Scooped up by Van Riemsdyk. Shuttles it over to the near side. And out to center ice is Shattenkirk over the red line. Dumped it in. Sorokin can't stop it. Far corner, it's wedged away from Boquist and out to center ice. And now coming the other way is Clutterbuck. Wrists it into the right corner. Looking for Matt Martin in the far corner. Paddle to the far side. Pasternak chipped it ahead. He's out playing with Zacha and Boquist right now.
Clutterbuck finished his hit on Zacha right above the blue line.
Set to over to the far side. And just out to center ice, McLean slides it over the line, 2-on-1, Dobson across, and the pass was there for Clutterbuck, but it was in his skates.
It was there.
Left to the net. A drive by Lee. Batted aside by Omar. Just down to the ice, now to the right circle. Pollock, right of the cage, send it out in front. They score! Omar stopped the initial drive, and it's Palmieri who follows it up. He's got the first period hat trick. 3-0 Islanders.
Wow, one of the worst ones we've seen, periods we've seen defensively for the Bruins. Still got 7:41 to go. Step up in the neutral zone leads to a 2-on-1 coming the other way. And that pass, I mean, if that pass is there for Clutterbuck, he's got himself a one-timer possible goal. Just goes between his feet, but then the Islanders go to work, get on this puck, win a battle down low, get it in front. I mean, one chance by Lee, win a battle down around the front of the net by Pajot. The Bruins kind of standing there, and Pulock walks right in alone on this right wing side, gets the puck to kind of the base of the circle, puts the shot right on the right pad of Ullmark. Big juicy rebound there for Palmieri. I mean, Ullmark can't, he's got to make the initial save. Where's the coverage on Pulock? Where's the coverage on Palmieri coming to the net? Where's the coverage when they have a 2-on-1 just prior to it? Or when Pajot's pulling the puck out of a pile and all, you know, 5 white jerseys are standing around it. They're watching right now.
Some of the hats are still flying onto the ice here at the UBS Arena. We haven't even played 13 minutes. Kyle Palmieri scored at 3:32, 5:27, and 12:19. And the Bruins down 3-0 with 7:41 remaining here in the first period. They're still chucking some hats onto the ice. As the off-ice crew will grab one in the near circle. Now another one just gets thrown onto the ice.
I don't know why people do this. Wow. Their team just went up 3-0. They got momentum. Stop throwing hats. Throw them out once.
They keep this up, they're going to get a warning. So the Bruins have a lot of work ahead.
But a lot of time to do it. They just played a team that in Vegas that battled back in the second period. I know they came out on the losing end of that game, but they're chasing. But they fixed a few things here in this period.
McAvoy back to get it near corner of his own zone.
You don't need to wait to the second to do it. They still got plenty of time in the first.
Puck flipped up the left side, and Lauko trying to scrape it out. It's sent toward the net, and Nelson with the deflection. Ullmark with a crafty save.
He was wide open.
Our point, Horvat dished into the far corner. Barzal, far side. His dish to Pulock. He angled it with his skate to Horvat, who skates it up top. Cycled it to Pulock. His shot blocked. Scooped up by Barzal. Trying to keep it from Lauko, who finally strips him the puck forward. Far side. He'll throw a backhand that finds neutral ice. Bruins change quickly. Islanders snag it. Barzal will skate back toward his own zone, and now will flutter it to the far corner of the Bruins end. Wotherspoon along the near side. Headman pass to Bruss, couldn't hold on to it. And it's sent back into the Bruins zone. 6.5 left here in the first. Kyle Palmieri 3, Bruins nothing. Now Marchand flicked it into the right corner of the Islander end. DeBrusk chasing after it. Back of the net. Coyle had it hop over his stick along the near side. The Islanders snag it. Out comes Palmieri. Palmieri made an extra move. We have an offside on the Islanders.
And Bruins Hockey is presented by Timberline Construction, providing truly exceptional service in construction management, pre-construction, design build, and due diligence support. Learn more at timberlineconstruction.com. Timberline Construction, exceptional, no exceptions.
The Islanders brought Patrick Roy aboard on January 20th. They were 4 games over 500. And in just over a month's time, the Islanders only one more game over 500 with Patrick Roy behind the bench. But he has made some stylistic changes. Puck shoveled up the middle and out to center ice. Here's Holmstrom over the line. Send it out in front, and it's skidded just wide by Cizikas, who had a step.
Got a step on Shattenkirk coming up the ice. Got that pass. Started at their own blue line.
Up the right side, here's Boquist. Over the red line, he'll slide it into the right corner. Van Riemsdyk looked like he grabbed a hold of the jersey again from behind on Pelech.
Now the Bruins are making some changes on the D pairs. With Forbert playing with McAvoy. With Lori just there playing with Shattenkirk.
Just joining us, Justin Brazo and Matt Grzelcyk out with undisclosed injuries. Jim Montgomery had said this morning they were hoping that both could play in Toronto.
He also said that if Brazo was healthy enough to play, he'd be playing today.
And this puck is deflected back into the Bruins zone offside. We'll take a timeout. 5:14 left here in the first. All Islanders, they lead at 3-0 over the Bruins on the 98.5 The Sports Hub Bruins Radio Network, driven by the versatile Honda CR-V at your local New England Honda dealers.
There's nothing quite like the Honda Accord Hybrid and the CR-V Hybrid when it comes to exhilarating efficiency. But what truly makes these hybrids special is the unwavering determination that inspires everything we do. Visit your local Honda dealer or shop online today.
Hi, I'm Charlie McAvoy. Service Credit Union and I are defending New England's heroes. Service will donate up to $100,000 this season to cover heart and cancer screenings for New England's fire and police. Get details at servicecu.org/73.
Dunkings! Boston just birthed the biggest man-boy band of now time. They're fearless, a little reluctant, and creating a whole new genre of music for the year 24. Oh yes, these guys are almost pop music, with a sound fueled by the Dunkings Iced Coffee. Iced coffee with French vanilla swirl, vanilla shot, sweet cold foam, and cinnamon sugar topping. Order the whole Dunkings menu on the app for the Dunkings Iced Coffee. Or pop into a local Dunkin', and don't forget to add the Munchkin Skewer. Dunkings, America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer. Terms apply.
Stay up to date with all the Boston Bruins injuries during the Catches Law Injury Report on the Boston Bruins Radio Network. Catches Law, the official law firm of the Boston Bruins. They've won over $2 billion for their clients. When you're injured and can't work, turn to Catches Law. There's no fee unless you win. Go to catcheslaw.com to schedule your free consultation today.
Enjoy a better pre-owned experience. Your local Honda dealer and get more of what matters to you.
Connect with Boston's home for sports online. 98.5thesportshub.com.
The 15th annual Boston Bruins and Pro Ambitious Hockey Summer Camp, presented by Rapid 7 with support from Mass General Brigham, is back. Camps are open to youth hockey players and will elevate their skills to the next level with professional instruction from members of the Bruins organization and Pro Ambitions Hockey. Space is limited, so visit bostonbruins.com/summercamp to sign up your kid today. Wotherspoon sent the puck up the middle, and the Bruins give the puck away. Nelson kept it in. Barzal then lost it, and it's gloved out to center ice by Pelech. He'll fade back toward his own line, and it's dished into the far corner in the Islander end. Noah Dobson is having a tremendous season from the Isles line. Dumped it all the way down. Back of the net, Wotherspoon.
Now they go back with McAvoy and Wotherspoon. They're all over the map on the back end now as well.
Pasternak carries to the near circle. Walks it back up to the near point. Throws an area pass to the right corner. Carlo cranked it back of the net. The Islanders now playing man-on-man. Something that's new since the coaching change. Right point now, Carlo shoots, deflected. Right corner scooped up by Frederick. Frederick, Geeky, and Lauko out there right now. Lauko fights off the check. And the Islanders come in, and Dobson swiped it, sent a pass to the far circle, and Barzal will skate it toward the neutral zone, twist back into his own end with his team chasing. 4 minutes to go here in the first. Islanders 3, Bruins nothing. Start of a 2-game trip for the Bruins. They had a 1-game stop on home ice after a 4-game trip out west. Now McLean, center circle, right wing feet over the line is Martin. He'll barrel to the right circle, dropped it. Romanov dumped it into the right corner. It's cycled back of the Bruins net to the far side. Clutterbuck had it poked free. DeBrusque with it. Area pass. He'll send it ahead for Coyle. Send it to Marchand. Back to Coyle. McLean comes back to chop it off his stick. Right point. It's McAvoy. Shoots. Sorokin to save. The rebound's available in the slot.
It was tipped by Coyle. The Bruins are going to want a power play, I believe.
Let's see if the Bruins can get a little traction here. 3:17 left here in the first period. The Islanders out to a 3-0 lead. This is the Islanders' weak spot.
Islanders 25 has a minor penalty for hooking.
The Islanders are last in the league in penalty killing. That's still surprising to me at 71.4%. And the Bruins in the season series,
trying to prevent Marchand from getting that chance.
They are 5 for 6 against the Islanders on the power play. Face-off right circle, the Islander end.
Marchand won't start on this power play. He just had a long shift, so there's a wrinkle here in the offensive zone for the Bruins.
Islanders win the draw, shovel it back to the net, power it over to the near side, and just out to center ice off a Pasternak's stick. Here's McAvoy wheeling back in his own end, threw it up the right side. Zacha gathering some speed over the line. Pastrnak stops at the right point, dished it to the near side. DeBrusk got a stick on it. Islanders don't clear. Near circle. Zacha flings Pastrnak. Right circle across. Picked off. And out to center ice. Pajot over the line. Far side. Far circle. To the slot. Shoots. And Omark the save. Countering now is Pastrnak. He'll slide into the zone. High slot. Bruins making a few changes. The captain hops onto the ice for the Bruins. Right point now Pastrnak. Left point now Marchand. Skates to the left circle. Shoots. Sorokin the save. And there is no rebound with Van Riemsdyk camped out in front.
On that last opportunity with the Islanders coming down here on that was a 2-on-2. You had Zacha chasing. Zacha went awkwardly into the boards. Just off to the right of Allmark, and he ended up going down the hallway towards the Bruins locker room. You can still see his skates, so he hasn't gone all the way down to the locker room just yet, but he is heading that direction.
Face off in the near circle, the Islander end. 1:11 remains on the Aho penalty. 3-0 Islanders. 2:27 left here in the first.
Hustling back on that play, on that attempt by Pajot. Keep an eye on Jeremy Swayman doing some stretching in the hallway right now.
Coyle will dig down for the draw. Actually, he's kicked out of there now. Van Riemsdyk will step in and take it against Cizikas. And Cizikas wins it. But Coyle steps in to create a scrum for the puck. Dished over to the far side. Clutterbuck with it. And he'll backhand it out. It wobbles to the near circle of Bruins zone. Shattenkirk behind his net. He had 2 assists on Thursday against Vegas. Lohrei snapped it into the left corner. Round it comes. Pelech back of the net. Took a bump. Swatted far side. Cizikas couldn't jam it out. High slot, it's Lohrei. Center point, top right wing circle. Shattenkirk a drive, and nobody out in front to grab that. Sorokin gobbles it up.
Yeah, it's a wrist shot here by Shattenkirk. After Lohrei makes the pass over to him, but nobody out. Nobody rotates to the front of the net. And a guy on either side. One in the low slot, and one off to the side of the net. But Sorokin gets a good look, and the puck sticks to him. Wrist shot.
This first power play is brought to you by Bosch Tools, engineered for efficiency, comfort, and ease. Bosch Tools are built to keep workers going at full strength. Bosch Tools, what hard workers deserve. Face-off right circle, won by the Islanders. They battle for the puck in the near corner, scrape it over to the near side. 3 Bruins are there to try and pry it free. And it's drilled all the way down by the Islanders. 20 seconds left on the Bruins power play. 1:35 left here in the first period. 3-0 Isles. McAvoy banked it back into his own end for Zacha to Pastrnak center circle. Pastrnak along the near side. Chip free, 2-on-1 short-handed. It's Nelson right circle. Shoots, and Omark a stick save. Dobson scraped it back of the net. Nelson's on it. Flips over to the near side. Horvat. Right circle Dobson. Poked off his stick and finished by Forbert. And this puck slides all the way down back into the Islander end with a minute to go here in the first. Here's Dobson. Drilled it up the right side out to center ice. Barzell plays it in front of the Bruins bench, and Horvat will steer it deep. Stopped by Allmark. Dished it off the glass near side out to center ice. Heinen rolls it behind Sorokin. Back to get it Riley. He'll try the near side. Couldn't get it out. Left point Wotherspoon. His shot deflects into the protected netting. We got to stop with 31 seconds left.
Every team goes through periods like this, right? Or parts of games like this. It's how you pull yourself out of it, or if you pull yourself out of it. How do you handle the adversity that you're facing right now, where you played just, I mean, gave up another 2-on-1 on the Power play. Been a couple 2-on-1s already in this game. Palmieri allowed to stand on the doorstep and score 2 of the 3 that he has this period. Get it to the locker room here in 30 seconds and figure this thing out. Plenty of time.
Puck rimmed all the way down. We're going to have another icing call here in the Islanders. Faceoff will come down to our left.
For a team that has not been great defensively this year. The Bruins can score, but they got to figure this thing out defensively right now.
Islanders are 23rd out of the 32 teams in goals against per game. I want to remind everybody that part 2 of our interview with the general manager, Don Sweeney, will run during our first intermission. 25 seconds left here in the first. Geekie taps the stick. He'll lean in for the draw between Pasternak and DeBrusk. The linesman taking his time. Still hasn't dropped the puck. Now he does. And Geekie is complaining about the drop, and the Islanders were able to win it, sky it back into the Bruins zone. Look out here. Palmieri dished it to the far corner. And the puck never got to Omar. 10 seconds left. That was a strange sequence. Far corner scooped up by Pulock. And the Islanders fans rise as the clock hits triple zeros here at the UBS Arena to close out the opening 20 minutes of play. The Bruins have very rarely started like this. At the end of 1, it's the Islanders 3 and the Bruins nothing. Stay with us. We'll hear from the general manager, Don Sweeney, during our first intermission on the 98.5 The Sports Hub Bruins Radio Network, driven by the versatile Honda CR-V at your local New England Honda dealers.
Focus.
They'll soon find out that behind the wheel of the Nissan Rogue, with the power of VC turbo and the most fuel-efficient gas-powered engine in its class,
watch this,
the protege can become a master. But this is no ordinary blockbuster. It's a Nissan sales event ad.
Enjoy President's Day savings all month with 1.9% financing for 60 months on the 2023 Nissan Rogue. Shop at your local Nissan store and nissanusa.com today. Auto Pacific segmentation excluding hybrids and electric vehicles. 2024 EPA fuel economy estimates from 28 city 34 highway to 30 city 37 highway for 2024 Nissan Rogue. Actual mileage may vary. For well-qualified buyers, 1.9% APR financing for 60 months on new 2023 Rogue and dealer stock. Example, 60 months financing at $17.48 per month per thousand finance. Actual down payment may vary. Subject to residency restrictions and in-MAC credit approval. Not all buyers qualify. Dealer contribution may affect actual price set by dealer. Contact dealer for details. Ends 3/4/24.
Hi, I'm Patrice Bergeron. This season, Avidia Bank and I are continuing the Assist for Kids program. For every Boston Assist, Avidia donates $50 up to $30,000 to help Metro West families pay for youth hockey. I would also donate $7,000 for a total of $37,000 to help even more families. Get details now at avidiabank.com/Team Bergeron. Avidia Bank, honest to goodness, member FDIC, member DIF.
Hockey season means it's Peerless Boiler season. Now is the perfect time to replace your old boiler and water heater with a new Peerless Boiler and Pavilion tankless water heater. Don't wait. Act now. Go to peerlessboilers.com for a dealer near you. Remember, Peerless Boilers, the world's best built boilers.
Today, when it comes to following sports, a basic box score just won't cut it. Get the stats behind the stats with NHL Edge. So you won't just see Makar's time on ice. You'll see where he spent it. You won't just know if Matthews scored. You'll know how hard he shot it. And you won't just get OV's shot total. You'll know where he shot it from. Even if they're all from the same place. Know more about every stat, every shift, and every star with NHL Edge.
Town Fair Tire has the area's largest selection of Bridgestone tires. So we buy Bridgestone tires for less and sell them for less. The guaranteed lowest price you'll find anywhere. Plus, we give you more free services for life than any other tire dealer. So when you're looking for Bridgestone tires, there's only one place to go. Town Fair Tire. Because nobody beats a Town Fair Tire deal. And I mean nobody.
Name brands at discount prices. Town Fair Tire.
Download free nugs. Just add the Wendy's app to your phone and get an offer for a free 10-piece with purchase. Yep, it's raining nugs again. One app, all the Wendy's.
Limited time at participating Wendy's. New users only. Account registration required. Terms apply.
Tito's handmade vodka on game day? Pour me in, coach. From a seat in the stands to the best seat on the couch, root for your favorite team with your favorite team spirit. No matter who's on your roster, lineup, or lucky jersey, make Tito's your first-round bottle pick. Whose house? Tito's house. Find cocktail recipes for every fan at Tito'sVodka.com. 40% alcohol by volume, namely 80 proof, crafted to be savored responsibly.
The home of the Revs, the Sports Hub.
Just down to the ice, down to the right circle. Pollock, right of the cage, send it out in front. They score! And it's Palmieri who follows it up. He's got the first period hat trick. 3-0 Islanders. And that's the scores. We're about ready to start the second period here on Long Island. Bruins working left to right. Linus Ullmark remains in net. We did see Jeremy Swayman doing a little bit of stretching while the first period was going on. Ullmark in goal to our left, Sorokin in goal to our right. Islanders win the draw. They'll flip it into the left corner in the Bruins zone. Lori took a hit. Arlo comes over to scoop it up, dished it up the right side over DeBrusk's stick and out to center ice. And Anders Lee will drive it in. 6'3", 227. He's a big man. Left point, Pelech shoots, deflected, and Ullmark got it with the blocker.
He's one of the best there at picking pucks. That was Lee going to the front of the net. Nice little wrist shot from Pelech, looking for that tip.
Now out at center ice, brought in by Marchand. Walks in, he tried to send a pass to Coyle, and the pass was too far.
Oh, he made a great move to get in good shooting position.
Now Palmieri right of the net, centered, and Lee a drive, rebound, he scores! Ullmark made the stop. The rebound came right back, and Lee pounds it into an empty net. 4-0 Islanders.
Well, you get a great opportunity down one end. Marchand might like to have that one back. He tried to find Coyle going to the net. as opposed to taking that shot. Then Marchand got taken down right after he tried to make this pass by Lee, and it's right back the other way for the Islanders. It's an odd man rush. Starts with a 2-on-1, becomes the 3-on-2. Lee gets the first chance. It's blocked by McAvoy. Ullmark and McAvoy kind of run into one another, and Lee gets his own rebound into a wide open net.
So the Islanders pick it up right where they left off in the first period. Bruins going to work behind Sorokin. Puck sent to the far circle, the Islander end, and it's drifted out to the neutral zone. Romanov took a hit from McAvoy. He'll swing it in. Left corner now, Nelson. Back of the net, spins. Chipped it along the near side. Barzell up top, long drive, and Ullmark the save. As Nelson was crashing the front of the cage, Ullmark slid about 3 or 4 feet beyond the blue paint.
Yeah, he was locked up with Witherspoon down there. Not sure if you mentioned it or not, Judd, but Pavel Zacha not on the Bruins bench right now. He left late in the first period. Ullmark with a conversation with the referee there. I'm sure your frustration starting to set in with him.
18:43 left here in the second. 4-0 Islanders.
You got. I mean, you start looking ahead. I mean, there's time in this game, but you start looking ahead goalie-wise, right? Monday in Toronto, and then back home Tuesday against Edmonton. So you got back-to-backs coming up. I know you got a day off tomorrow without a game. So how do you make a change at some point just to try to get your team going, or is it just keep swimming ready for Monday and hope that your team can figure it out?
We got an icing call here on the Bruins. Face-off will come down to our left.
Trent Frederick chirping with the Islanders bench, and guess who hops over the bench?
Matt Martin. Here he is.
I don't know who he's chirping with, but
Frederick this year, he hasn't gone all that often. 50 penalty minutes in the season, and in his last 7 games, by the way, 2 goals, 4 assists. And he had a terrific assist to set up Morgan Geeky's opening goal the other night against Vegas. Van Riemsdyk shoveled it to the right corner. Boquist got knocked down. Near side, it's Frederick. Looks to the middle.
Nobody to give that puck to.
Bumped by McLean. Thrown back of the net by Boquist. Scooped up by McLean. Watched by Frederick. Finished his check. Left to the cage. The Bruins scrape it to the near corner. On edge. Frederick gets there. Frederick near side. His dish picked off by McLean. And it's fired out to center ice. Clutterbuck will dump it deep around to the far side. Boy, that was a quick change there for Engvall as he hopped on while the Bruins were retrieving the puck. Dumped out to center ice. The Bruins hammered ahead. Now Boquist of the line far side.
At the end of a shift.
Drives it off the glass and over to the near side. Carlo paddles it deep. Far corner Dobson banked it back of the net. Pelech drills it up the left side. Here's Cizikas. Took a hit, fired it in. Ullmark sent it over to the near side. Lauko, his pass doesn't get out. Ullmark the stop on Pelech from long range. DeBrusk out to center ice. He'll drive it into the right corner of the Islander end. Lauko takes a look, centered it out in front, and Sorokin stops it and gloves it as McLaughlin gets involved at the bottom of the left wing circle. First it was with Holmstrom. And now the linesman will try and separate some of the combatants. Cizikas jumps in there.
Yeah, he's with Lauko.
We got a long way to go. 17-12 left here in the second. 4-0 Islanders. Lead from Pajot and Palmieri. 46 seconds into the period. Extended the Islander lead. When Patrick Waugh was brought on board, part of the reasoning that Lou Lamoriello gave was he felt like his team needed more energy. And that is certainly something that Patrick Waugh can provide.
We're going to take a couple guys in the box here. Looks like Lauko and probably Cizikas.
Settle down some of the combatants.
I think so. They're going to want to make sure they stay on top of this thing, I would imagine.
2 minutes for roughing each. 4 for hockey.
Somebody got 4. If I heard that correctly.
He might have indicated 4 on 4.
4 on 4, okay.
Faceoff will be in the right circle.
Yeah, 2 minutes each.
In the Islander end. That's the one part of the video wall we can read from up here. Charlie Coyle will dig in for the draw. He's out with Brad Marchand.
Zeke is really yelling at Lauko right now in the penalty boxes. Yelling at each other. Zeke is pretty, I don't know if he's pointing at the scoreboard or not, but that's usually the comeback.
Coyle scrape the puck free. Now you got a 2-on-1. Here's Pelech over the line, left side, into the left circle. Tried to center it across. It hit a skate of Lori and went over the crossbar.
How many odd man rushes have they given up today?
That's got to be at least 6 or 7. Palmieri near side. He'll flip it up the near wall and back out to center ice. Jammed over to the far wall. Up left wing, brought in by Lori, hit his own guy into the slot. Marchand shoots, wedged it into the far corner off an Islander skate. And now Dobson with it behind his net. 16.5 left here in the second. Islanders 4, Bruins nothing. Now Pastrnak with a step-high slot. Shoots, Sorokin the save. He tried to go 5-hole.
And he'll pick up by Wotherspoon after the Islanders turnover in the neutral zone. Zips that puck up to Pastrnak at the offensive blue line. Try to back the defense off. Use him as a screen.
Pastrnak 4th in the league in scoring. Tied for 4th in the league in goals at the start of today with 38. He's got 2 goals and 5 points in the season series against the Islanders. We're 4-on-4 for another 70 seconds. Face off left circle in the Islander end. Frederick will dig down and take it against Pajot. And the Islanders win it. Jam it back of the net. Romanov wearing a full face shield. Bumps it back of the cage. And now here's Pulock. He'll ramble ahead up the right side over the red line, over the blue line. Gets around Wotherspoon. Centered into the slot. Romanov a drive and a great stop by Ullmark as he lunged with the glove and holds.
And Pulock just takes the puck from his own zone. Doesn't get touched there. Goes down the right side. Goes around Wotherspoon there. And then makes a pass to his partner. Coming down the slot. It's... The coverage is just... Guys getting beat. Guys not covering anybody. It's been tough sledding for the Bruins here in this game, the way they've defended.
I think there were some people who felt maybe the jet lag would hit the Bruins in their first game back after the West Coast swing against Vegas on Thursday. Maybe it's hit them here.
Well, if you're going with that, all right. But
maybe. Up the middle, McAvoy, left wing feed. Over the line, left side, Lori. Along the near wall, McAvoy to the right corner. Back of the net, Geekie. Swings to the far wall. Look out here. We got another 2-on-1, maybe a 3-on-1. Barzal over the line, into the right circle. Centered, and it's poked free. Left of the cage. Ullmark is down. Scrambles back into position. Left point now, Horvat. Leaves along the near side. Aho, left circle. Scooped up by Geekie. Played it off the wall. Nice read by the Islanders. Mike Riley to deny a clean break out to the neutral zone. And the Islanders get it back. The penalty box is empty. So each team back to 5-on-5. Full strength for both. We've played 5 minutes here in the second. The Islanders have added on, make it 4-0. After Kyle Palmieri had a first period hat trick. Up the near side, McLaughlin on and off his stick. And Engvall threw it to the front of the net. Zizekas was out in front, and that deflects to Ullmark. He'll cover up.
You know, you go into a game with some focus. You don't want to give up odd man rushes. We want to certain things we want to do. You know, manage the puck, make sure you're making good plays coming out of the zone. So that was a 2-on-1. Okay, defense, and the Bruins. Jake DeBrusk was the guy that was back. That was Barzal coming down the right side trying to move the puck to the left, and Brusk got a piece of it. He was the only guy back. I know you're trying to make things happen up the ice. I get that.
Here's Marchand, a dish to the center circle. Coyle. He'll barrel his way in. Right circle, shoots. And what a quick whistle. Sorokin had it covered, and then one of the Bruins skated by, and the puck was free. Marchand comes over to hear the word with Sorokin. A little slow flyby from the blue paint. 14:31 left here in the second. Islanders 4, Bruins nothing. Bruins are heading to Toronto after tonight's game. Face off against the Leafs on Monday. Duncan pregame at 6:30, puck drop at 7. Boylan for the draw near circle against McLean. Bruins win it. Right point Shattenkirk. Left point Lori. Far circle Pasternak. Tried to swing it out in front. That got blocked. Near side. Marchand hacked it into the near corner. Coyle tried to throw McLean aside. Pasternak wraps it out in front. Jamming away at the puck. It's still free. Marchand scraped it back of the net. Wrapped it around and it's sent just wide. Near corner. Coyle bumped it free. Swings it up top. Lori looking for a seam. Right point Shattenkirk. Flip to the near side. Coyle shakes off a check. And the Islanders able to scoop it up. Clutterbuck will skate it out to center ice. Toss the backhand into the near corner. Patrick Waugh wants a change. Up the middle, Shattenkirk. Out to center ice. Doesn't see an Islander until he reaches the red line. A little
they were
feedback.
making a line change.
Okay. Up the right side, Palmieri. He'll tap it into the far corner. Gets around Wotherspoon. Wotherspoon then knocked him down on the end boards, and Palmieri is down. And we've got to stop and play. 13:26 left here in the second. Islanders 4, Bruins nothing. Palmieri's up. And we'll take a timeout on the 98.5 The Sports Hub Bruins Radio Network, driven by the versatile Honda CR-V at your local New England Honda dealers.
Dunkin' is dropping a new kind of energy. Introducing Sparked Energy by Dunkin'. It's energy for the fun of it. Available in 2 full-on delicious flavors, Berry Burst and Peach Sunshine. It's what you need when your afternoon needs you to get going. A revitalizing burst of caffeine, vitamins, and minerals gives you the energy to turn the fun up to 11. True story. Drop by or order ahead on the Dunkin' app and get a medium Sparked Energy for $3. Fruit flavored, contains 0% fruit juice, caffeine from caffeine and guarana. Participation may vary. Limited time offer. Terms apply.
Escape the lows of New England winters with a home equity line of credit from Clinton Savings Bank. Perfect for home improvements, tuition, debt consolidation, and dream vacations. Talk to us today about an introductory annual percentage rate of just 5.99% on our home equity line of credit for the first 6 months. Clinton Savings Bank. Go beyond banking. Call 888-744-4272 for details about credit costs and terms. Some restrictions apply. Offer may be withdrawn at any time. NMLS number 422081. Member FDIC, DIF, and an equal housing lender.
Bosch tools are built for workers. Bosch's powerful hammer drill has kickback control to help work go more smoothly when you need it. The 2-in-1 impact driver and wrench quickly changes between bits and sockets, so you only need 1 tool instead of 2. And the X-Lock grinder switches wheels up to 5 times faster than standard grinders. Bosch tools take care of the job and you. Bosch tools, what hard workers deserve. Learn more at BoschTools.com.
The only place to hear the game, the Sports Hub.
Kyle Palmieri went down the tunnel after he got drilled by Parker Wotherspoon behind the net on what looked like a clean check.
The leverage hit. You know, he's finishing the hit. Wotherspoon is right behind the net and kind of finished him by making sure he was going down to the ice. It looked like Palmieri hit his head off the ice. But it's a clean hit. It's just it's just leverage. Finishing him up, making sure he goes down.
And then just before we get ready for this face-off in the far circle, the Bruins end. The referees.
Patrick Waugh having a conversation with one of the referees.
And the referees had a conversation with the respective captains, Brad Marchand and Anders Lee. Face-off in the far circle, the Bruins end. Shots on goal in the game, 21-9 in favor of the Isles. It's 6-2 Islanders here in the second. Off the draw, Barzella drive, and that got blocked off the surface. So we'll do it again in the right circle, the Bruins end. The Islanders coming into the action, 5 back of Philly for 3rd place in the Metro, 6 back of Tampa with 3 games in hand for the last wild card spot in the East. Face off far circle. Geeky leans down. Horvat wins this one.
Bruins
Flutters out to center ice.
Tried to get Frederick out for that draw, but they were too late on the line change.
Puck paddle deep into the Bruins end. Forbert back to get it. Jams it over to the near side. The Islanders intercept. Horvat back of the net. Into the slot. Barzell bumped it near circle. Riley fires short side and wide. Got a lot on it. Far wall. It's Aho. Hits the brakes. Trying to shake free from Geeky. Forbert scraped it off his stick. Geeky reversed it along the near side. Shattenkirk drills it up right wing and back to the Islander line. He makes his offseason home here on Long Island. Over the line left side now Cizikas swings it across to Riley right corner. Acquired from Florida early in the season. Scooped up by McLaughlin. He'll bounce it ahead out to center ice.
Florida just had too many D. After they got those guys back that were injured. Montour and Ekblad. We just got word from producer Jeremy Kahn. No, Pavel Zacha will not return. Lower body injury.
Pavel Zacha at different points of the season has battled a couple of things, but for the most part, he has been a consistent part of the Bruins lineup. He's played in 58 of the team's 62 games, including tonight. Face off in front of the Bruins bench. 12:28 left here in the second. 4-0 Isles. Bruins win it, then lose it. Here's Holmstrom. He'll skate over the line into the right circle. Walks in, and he got hacked just before he headed to the front of the net cleanly.
Carlo. They got a piece of him trying to come to the front. Lori lost the balance.
Holmstrom keeps the puck in near side. Swings it into the slot. Frederick. A dish to the middle. It's returned to him out at center ice.
That's the way this game's been, though, Judge. You know, Frederick wins that faceoff clean, or maybe it was Boquist who won that faceoff clean in the neutral zone. And next thing you know, they got a breakaway.
Far corner. Boquist throws a backhand up top. Kicked over to the right point. Carlo bangs it back of the net. It's chopped over to the far side. Wotherspoon pinches. This puck stays in. Bruins change. And a little time and room for Ryan Pollock. He and Pelech have missed a lot of time here this season as this puck is deflected over the glass. 11:36 left here in the second. Bruins down 4-0.
Fans, hockey season is Peerless Boiler season. Replace your old boiler and water heater with a new Peerless Boiler and Pavilion tankless water heater. Find your local dealer at peerlessboilers.com. And remember, Peerless Boilers, the world's best built boilers.
Face off right circle in the Islander end. Coyle digs down for it. Sitting on 21 goals, which ties his career high. Islanders win it. Back of the net, Dobson relays over to the far side off the glass and back into the Bruins zone. McLean speeding for it. It's tapped on net. Rushed to the far side by Ullmark. Given away, far side, sent out in front by the Isles. Left corner, Pelech drills it rink wide. Martin was all by himself. Right point, Dobson. Rink wide, Pelech shoots. Kick to the near circle. Clutterbuck near point. Tossed it down low. Well, the Islanders got tripped
Everybody
up. That was McLean.
Down. Everybody going down.
And the Bruins will exit. Islanders already back defensively as it's whacked down low. Bruins will start to make some changes. Dobson relays up the right side. McLean bounced it out to center ice. 10:50 left here in the second. 4-0 Islanders. 3 in the first, 1 in the second. Now Carlo wheels over the line right side. Long drive, and it goes over the crossbar. Pasternak pounds it to the far wall. Heinen jammed it back of the net. When this game was scoreless early on, he had a great rebound chance in the first period.
Pajot got away with a couple of cross checks there.
Up the left side, Pajot carries it ahead. He'll dump it behind the Bruins net. Ullmark dished it over to the far side. The Bruins kick it ahead and out to center ice. Carlo over the line right side to the right point. Shot it toward the net. Stick save Sorokin. Pasternak had it punched off his stick. Heinen tries to scoop it up. And out at center ice, the Islanders have it. 2-on-1, right circle. Pajot saucered across, and the Bruins glove it down. Not out. High slot Aho. Left point now Riley. High slot Aho a drive, and Ullmark came out and got that with some of the traffic still to his right. Along the far side, Heinen trapped it. Dished it back of his net. Carlo And Riley scoops it up. Far corner, centered out in front. Olmark the save, they score. He can't stop them all. He stopped the original drive from Brock Nelson. It comes right back to him. He chipped it by a fallen Olmark. 5-0 Islanders.
Coverage goal, another rebound chance. Because Olmark's got a sprawl to his left to make the initial save. Bruins come around the net. Carlo kind of fumbles the puck a little bit. They push it down low for Horvat, and this pass goes past the body and stick of Mason Lohrei in front of the net. Back door for a wide open Nelson. Great first save made by Olmark, and Nelson gets his own rebound. We've had 3 goals on guys getting their own rebounds off of scoring chances here today. And Palmieri, one of his goals was off his own rebound. The goal by Lee was off his own rebound, and now Nelson off his own rebound.
Nelson brings it back in.
And that whole sequence started with the Bruins giving up a 2-on-1.
Here's Barzella drive. That got blocked. Settled in the near circle by Wotherspoon. He'll skate it ahead. Just over 9 minutes remaining in the second. 5-0 Islanders as it's golfed into the right corner in the Islander end. McLaughlin trying to dig it free. Back of the net, Boquist.
I mean, at this point, it's like, you know, as a coach, what do you say that hasn't been said already?
Up the left side, Cizikas.
Odd man rushes and coverage issues right now. And giveaways.
Puck pounded deep.
Decision making without the puck. When to step up, when not to step up. Guys falling down.
On the far side, it's Lauko. Motors to the far circle. Walks in. And his shot deflected off Romanov into the protective netting. And we'll take a timeout. 8:28 left here in the second. Islanders 5, Bruins nothing. On the 98.5, the Sports Hub Bruins Radio Network, driven by the versatile Honda CRV. It's your local New England Honda dealers.
The Honda Civic and HR-V redefine the game when it comes to performance and style. But what really sets these cars apart from the crowd is the spirit of determination that inspires everything we do. Visit your local Honda dealer or shop online today.
It's only human to be passionate, loyal, and all in when it comes to the Bruins. And it's only human to expect the same from your bank. And just like every season, TD will be there for all the wins, losses, and memorable moments. Best of luck this season. TD Bank, the bank of the Boston Bruins. Member FDIC, TD Bank NA.
Hi, this is Jake DeBrusque, and I'm excited to team up with the Shaw's and Star Market Foundation and 98.5 The Sports Hub once again for Feeding the Puck for Families. Every time me or one of my teammates feeds the puck this season to help score a goal, the Shaw's and Star Market Foundation Nourishing Neighbors Initiative will donate funds to end hunger here in our local communities. Since its inception, Nourishing Neighbors has raised more than $250 million across the country to ensure our neighbors have the nutrition needed to thrive. Locally, the Shaw's and Star Market Foundation will be enabling a donation of $100 every time we feed the puck for a goal to the Greater Boston Food Bank to help end hunger, up to $50,000. To learn more about Feed the Puck for Families, visit 985thesportshub.com/feedthepuck.
The Honda Ridgeline, Passport, and Pilot are in a league of their own when it comes to rugged capability. But it's not just performance that makes these cars special. It's the unwavering determination that inspires everything we do. Visit your local Honda dealer or shop online today.
Felger and Maz, afternoons 2 to 6 on the Sports Hub.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the 98.5 The Sports Hub Bruins Radio Network.
Boston. This is Boston's most listened to sports station. Boston's home for sports. 98.5 Sports Hub. Easily immediate group station.
Brock Nelson from Bo Horvat and Mike Riley at the 10:24 mark has made it 5-0 Islanders. Face off far circle in the Islander end. And up the left side is Martin. He'll wing it ahead. Deflected into the near corner, Wotherspoon. Saw the hit coming from Clutterbuck.
Well, he's going to go after Wotherspoon, especially after the hit on Palmieri, right?
Far corner, the Bruins chip it ahead. McLean dumped it into the far corner. Back of the net now. McAvoy spins it back into the near side. DeBrusque couldn't pull it off the wall cleanly. Now drives it ahead. Pulled out of midair by Lauko. Lauko laterally to the far side. He'll crank it into the far corner, and the Bruins change. With 7:50 remaining here in the second. And the Bruins down 5-0. Back of the Bruins net, Olmark settles it. Swung to the far corner. Here's Forbert. Long left wing feed. Here's Boquist to the far circle. Dobson gapped up on him. And now the puck to Cizikas. He'll speed over the line right side. Watched by Shattenkirk. Forbort able to reach back and slow Cizikas' rush. Along the near side, the Bruins can't get the puck out. Second attempt just out of Coyle's reach. Paddle along the near side. Marchand flings it to the middle, and Forbort will drive it up right wing just beyond the captain's reach. And Cizikas tried to dump it in, knocked out of midair by a high stick. And we've got to stop. 7:08 left here in the second.
You know, and I said, all right, so what does a coach say? I mean, right now it's, you're not thinking about winning the game. You're thinking about what do we have to do to have some kind of, pride's the wrong word, but no more odd man rushes. You know, they'll count them out. Maybe they've had 10 against them here in this game. And we're just past the halfway point. No more odd man rushes. Stop with the turnover. Don't let guys get in behind you. And it's just like you're leaving your goaltender completely hung out to dry. But you got to have a mindset. Coverage has to be better. Physical play in and around the front of the net has to be better. But the decision making to give up these 2-on-1s has to be way better.
Puck sent deep into the Bruins zone. Charlie McAvoy, when he talked this morning about Jim Montgomery, who just picked up his 100th win as the Bruins head coach on Thursday against Vegas, he said one of the things that he really admires about Jim Montgomery is how well he speaks and knowing what to say at what moment.
Well, he's got a challenge today.
Riley back of the Islander net. We'll crank it up the far side.
Tomorrow and Monday before the game against Toronto.
Bruins center the puck out in front. Pasternak got tripped up. Bruins trying to keep the puck in far side. Back of the net. Pasternak.
Riley that got a piece of him.
Centered out in front, and it is swept all the way down. Allmark to the high slot to settle it. Up the right side, McLaughlin. Tossed it into the right corner, back of the net now. Pollock leaned on by Van Riemsdyk, and it's centered. The Bruins can't scoop it up. Heading the other way is Nelson. Over the line right side, Horvat, right circle. Hits the brakes, chipped it to the right corner, Nelson. Back of the net, over to the near side. Romanov a drive.
Broke his stick, or did he? No, he just flipped
No,
it.
he fanned.
Yeah.
He didn't drop it.
Nope.
High slot now. McAvoy wheels in left of the net. They score. Mark McLaughlin left of the cage. Took a soft dish from Charlie McAvoy. Scores his first of the season. And it's 5-1 Islanders.
Yeah, good rush, and it starts off that fan slap shot from the offensive blue line. There's no real reason for him to go right now.
Puck drilled into the Bruins zone, covered up by Allmark. 5:10 left here in the second, and we'll take a timeout with the Bruins trailing 5-1 here on Long Island on the 98.5 The Sports Hub Bruins radio network, driven by the versatile Honda CR-V at your local New England Honda dealers.
Hi, I'm Charlie McAvoy. Service Credit Union and I are defending New England's heroes. Service Credit Union will donate $100 for every block shot this season and $1,000 for every shutout. Heart attacks are the leading cause of death for police officers, which is why the money raised will go towards heart screenings to check for heart risk and heart disease. Early detection is key to successful treatment. Let's help defend those who defend us. Learn more now at servicecu.org/73.
Hey, DQ fans, get ready for game day with our sauced and tossed chicken strip baskets. Keep it classic with our tried and true honey barbecue chicken strip basket, or dip into something new with our new Parmesan garlic sauced and tossed chicken strip basket. Only at participating DQ locations. A happy taste good.
For generations, hardworking people have relied on Ford F-Series trucks to help grow businesses, communities, families. A legacy of capability and technology that has made Ford F-Series America's best-selling trucks 47 years straight. This is the next generation of built Ford tough. Based on 1977 to 2023 calendar year total sales.
Boston Bruins fans save big on home game days. Save 25 cents per gallon on Shell V-Power Nitro Plus Premium Gasoline with the Fuel Rewards program. Download the app, start saving today, and game on.
The home of the Bees, the Sports Hub.
For every goal the Bruins score this season, Tito's Handmade Vodka will donate $100 to the Cam Neely Foundation, up to $10,000. Mark McLaughlin in his first game of the Bruins this year, his first goal of the season from Charlie McAvoy and James Van Riemsdyk at 14:30. Ryan Muginel is head coach at Providence. Talked about McLaughlin earlier today, and he said it has not been an easy year for McLaughlin. He's played more of a shutdown role this season. Got 6 goals and 11 points in 53 games in Providence. But he's played a hard game. He's been a great teammate, and the coaching staff loved him.
Well, if he's going to get back to the NHL on any regular type of basis, he's got to figure out some kind of niche that's going to get him there. And if it's playing a defensive shutdown game, that's something to build off for him.
Got to stop and play 4:44 left here in the second.
Fans of Video Bank and Patrice Bergeron have teamed up again this season for Assist for Kids. For every Boston assist, they'll donate $50 up to $37,000 to help Metro West youth hockey players pay for hockey. Get details at videobank.com/Team Bergeron. Video Bank, honest to goodness, member FDIC, member DIF.
And in addition to more of the shutdown role, Muginel added that he's added a lot more physicality to his game. Everything he does,
yeah, well,
he
it had
does
to be
hard,
harder.
and he does it on the inside.
Yeah, it had to be harder. Based on what we saw, from his times up here in Boston, but
he's the
you
former
heard good
captain.
things about him off the ice and how hard he worked. And
Riemsdyk lost it at the high slot. The Islanders will break the other way. Over the line, left side, Clutterbuck near hash. McLaughlin, the former captain at Boston College, up the middle. Pasternak almost had himself a breakaway, but Pelech tapped it away. Pasternak steers back of the net, met by Clutterbuck. Shakes him off, and then it's poke-checked off Pasternak's stick. 4:10 left here in the second. Bruins down 5-1 here on Long Island. Up the middle, Van Riemsdyk angles over the line, banked it to Lauko. He'll spin a backhand behind the net. Van Riemsdyk tossed it to the far side. Boquist shakes to the left corner, trying to get around Pajot, who separates him from the puck, and it's drilled off the glass by the Islanders back in the Bruins zone. No icing here. Wotherspoon, a dish off the wall, set up for Boquist. He'll speed in of the line high slot. Right circle, Lauko shoots, and it's gloved by Sorokin, and he'll hold.
good look at that. Decent play coming up the ice that time. Maybe Lauko could have maybe improved his angle just a bit, or put it on the pads looking for a rebound. One of those two, but that was a glove save. Pretty routine for Sorokin.
Jim Montgomery said Thursday night might have been Lauko's best all-around game of the year. And what he said he saw a lot from Jacob Lauko of last year in 23 games with the Bruins.
By the way, Judd Kyle Palmieri back on ice for the New York Islanders. Checking all the boxes.
3 goals, 1 assist. Left point, Lohrei had it bounce over his blade. He'll drive it back of the net. Now Geekie back of the cage. DeBrusque near circle. Up top, McAvoy slings far circle. Lohrei drove it off the end boards of the near side. Frederick, right point, wrists it to the far corner. Geekie wrapped it up top. Lohrei to the high slot. Frederick angled it near side. DeBrusque, right point, along the near side. Frederick lost an edge, tries to get some help, and it's chipped out to the neutral zone by Horvat. He's got 2 assists here tonight. Bruins reload, bring it back in. Lohrei, the puck hopped on him. Far side, Pollock sent it for Barzell, knocked off the puck by Frederick. Pollock separates him from the puck. Along the near side, Horvat gets to it. His dish up the near side hit Coyle in the skate, and then it's skied back into the Bruins zone. Wotherspoon in a battle with Barzell. Wotherspoon's got it. Goes behind the net, leaves it for his partner Carlo. 2:29 left here in the second. Bruins trailing 5-1. Along the near side, Marchand scraped the puck to the end boards. Far side, the Bruins trying to pinch down the boards, keep it in. Cannot. Here's Pajot over the line right side. Dropped at the far point for Lee. He's got a goal this period. Islanders have scored twice this period, the Bruins once. Back of the Bruins net to the near side, Palmieri, who's got the hat trick tonight. And 4 points. Now the pass to the middle broken up. Marchand had to feed it ahead. Pastrnak, he was looking for him. Pastrnak couldn't hold the line, and that puck skidded to the far circle off an Islander glove. Puck blasted to the far side in the Bruins zone. Bounce back into the Islander end. 1:42 left here in the second. Bruins down by 4. Here's Aho. He'll walk it up the middle, feeds to the right side, Riley. Deflected into the right corner, Ullmark stops it. He'll drill it high off the glass. And it sails back into the Islander end. Back to get it is Riley. Steers to the far circle. Played 3 seasons with the Bruins. Over the line left side, Riley. Sent it off the end boards to the far side. Engvall's there. Frederick pries the puck free. And Shattenkirk will wheel the other way over the line high slot. Shoots, Sorokin kicked it out. Along the near side, Frederick. Tripped up. No call. Far circle. Forward a drive. And this one sails wide and around the glass.
Yeah, things have kind of settled here a little bit, which is good for the Bruins because the way it looked earlier.
Puck sent up the middle, deflected on goal. Sorokin pushed it over to the near side away from Heinen.
Nice little fake by Sorokin.
Puck drilled up right wing and now over the line. Here's Barzell, speeds wide to the near side. To the left point, now to the high slot. Far circle, it's fired high and wide. And the Bruins are going to have a little opening here. Pastrnak over the line right side. Pastrnak flings it to the far corner, Heinen. 18 seconds left here in the second. Boquist, far hash. Dish back of the cage. Along the near side, it's scraped into the slot. The Islanders are all there, and it's carried out by Barzell with 5. He'll throw a backhand in, gloved by Ullmark. He'll put it down, and that's going to do it for the second period. So in that second period, the Bruins score once, the Islanders twice, and at the end of 40 minutes, it's the Islanders 5 and the Bruins 1. Thursday and I will bring you back for the second intermission in just a moment on the 98.5 The Sports Hub Bruins Radio Network, driven by the versatile Honda CR-V at your local New England Honda dealers.
There's nothing quite like the Honda Accord Hybrid and the CR-V Hybrid when it comes to exhilarating efficiency. With hybrid technology and thrilling capability, these vehicles deliver an electrifying performance on every drive. But what truly makes these hybrids special is the unwavering determination that inspires everything we do. Redefine your driving experience with Honda, KBB.com's best value brand of 2023.
Based on 2023 brand image awards from Kelly Blue Book. Visit KBB.com for more information.
Dunkings! Iced coffee, that is. Iced coffee with French vanilla swirl, vanilla shot, sweet cold foam, and cinnamon sugar topping. And don't forget to add the Munchkin Skewer. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer. Terms apply.
A lot has changed since our start in 1960. But what hasn't changed is our commitment to you. Visit MiltonCat.com today to learn why we've been the Northeast's trusted equipment dealer for over 60 years.
Calling all New England skiers and snowboarders. Tenny Mountain Ski Resort in Plymouth, New Hampshire is open. Just 2 hours from Boston and offering midweek lift tickets for just $45 and weekends only $65. Come ski the White Mountains for less and without waiting in long lift lines. After a day on the slopes, enjoy the Backcountry Bar and Grill for the best après ski with live music and delicious mountain-inspired cuisine. It's the perfect spot to relax and refuel. Tenny time is the best time. Visit skitenny.com to plan your Tenny Mountain adventure.
With all eyes on the NBA, the time is now to get in on the action with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. New customers who deposit $5 or more can get a no-sweat bet up to $1,000 back in a bonus bet. Now, what's a no-sweat bet? It's just like getting an offensive board. You miss your first shot, you get another chance to score. That's right. Get a bonus bet back in the amount of your original bet if your first bet doesn't hit. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code SPORTSHUB. New customers can get a no-sweat bet up to $1,000 if your first bet loses. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook with code SPORTSHUB. The crown is yours.
Hope is here. 800-327-5050 or gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Play it smart from the start. GameSenseMA.com. Physically present in Massachusetts. One no-sweat bet per new customer. Issued as one bonus bet based on amount of initial losing bet. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. Deposit, wagering, and eligibility restrictions apply. Terms at sportsbook.draftkings.com/promos.
Waiting for your electrical supplies during the day or sitting in traffic is for the birds. Use the GCE Night Train from Granite City Electric and get access to over $50 million in local inventory with a free guaranteed overnight delivery of your electrical supplies anywhere in New England. So avoid wasting time waiting in line and sitting in traffic. Order by 5 p.m. and you'll have your materials the next morning by 6 a.m. guaranteed. Visit GCENightTrain.com to get on board the GCE Night Train today. Granite City Electric, proud partner of the Boston Bruins Radio Network.
Download free Nugs. Just add the Wendy's app to your phone and get an offer for a free 10-piece with purchase. Yep, it's raining Nugs again. One app, all the Wendy's.
Limited time at participating Wendy's. New users only. Account registration required. Terms apply.
Connect with Boston's home for sports online. 98.5thesportshub.com.
High slot now. McAvoy wheels in left of the net. They score! Mark McLaughlin left of the cage. Took a soft dish from Charlie McAvoy. Scores his first of the season. And it's 5-1 Islanders. That's our Bruins exceptional play presented by Timberline Construction, providing truly exceptional service in construction management, pre-construction, design, build, and due diligence support. Learn more at timberlineconstruction.com. Timberline Construction, exceptional, no exceptions. Beersy, throughout the season and throughout Jim Montgomery's tenure, he has stressed habits and details. They just haven't been there consistently through 40 minutes here tonight.
Consistently? They haven't really been there at all. I mean, really, when you look at it, it's just, you can't sugarcoat this one. It's been bad right from the first period. The decision making without the puck, the coverage issues in front of the net that still exist, the odd man rushes, the number of odd man rushes that they've given up in this game, mostly 2-on-1s. There was a breakaway by Holmstrom that Carlo might have got a piece of him on, but this game could be worse. I mean, a couple of those 2-on-1s were broken up. One was broken up by DeBrusque playing defense in a 4-on-4 situation. I think McAvoy and Carlo got a piece of another one, but you got guys falling down. You got the decision making to pinch when you shouldn't pinch, even in the neutral zone. If you don't have that support, the support's not there. And then if it's not there, then you can't try to step up on a guy. 3 of the goals have been own rebounds. In other words, Brock Nelson gets a great feed into the right wing circle, and he's not covered. He's wide open. And he gets the initial shot away. Allmark sprawls to his left to get a piece of it and make the save. And then Nelson gets the empty netter because Allmark's got, he's diving to his left to try to make the first save. And Nelson just taps in an open net. Lee, same thing. He's coming late, gets a shot. It's actually blocked in front. It goes off of McAvoy, comes right back to him. And the back checker, I think it was DeBrusque, coming back on Lee, tried to get a piece of the shot, the initial shot, missed and went by him. And Lee just taps it into the open net. Palmieri, first period. Shot, puck comes back to him, chip it into an open net. The coverage has just been non-existent. I don't know which one's worse, the odd man rushes or the coverage issues right now. But it's not there. They get one late in the period. And you hope it just kind of settles things down. But if you're in that locker room and you're Jim Montgomery, or even if you're the leadership group, I mean, what is there more to say? You've already said the things that need to be said in terms of how you need to play in order to win hockey games. You know how to play in order to win hockey games. But let's have a clean period. All right? No turnovers. No odd man rushes. Take your chances not take your chances, but play the way you need to in the offensive zone in order to have some success against a team that's a little weak defensively this season in the New York Islanders. See where it goes, but a clean third period is what we need, something to build on moving out of this game. The chances of coming back are slim. It's a possibility, but they're slim. So let's have a clean game and see where this game takes us. But you're not going to get back into it if you play like you have. It's just, they said it should be worse than 5-1 based on some of those odd man rushes that they had.
It was a disastrous first period, no question about it. Kyle Palmieri registering the hat trick, but I think about the start of the second period, Beersy. We were wondering, okay, how do the Bruins counter back? How do they try and get themselves back into the game? Brad Marchand had a great look. He had Charlie Coyle to the right of his net, opted to pass, didn't connect. Anders Lee scored right after that.
Yeah, he makes a good move, Marchand does, coming down that left wing side, gets a defenseman to slide, pulls it around his stick, and he's right there for a shot if he wants to. It's just him and Sorokin. But Coyle did have a step on his man going to the net on that right side, so he tried to make the pass. It was just out of Coyle's reach. Marchand gets taken down by Lee, leads to an odd man rush going back the other way, and then the puck ends up in the back of the net. So I just want to go back real quick to the rebound goals, right? Those were 3 of the goals that were scored, the ones that we talked about, own rebounds. Palmieri, another one of Palmieri's goals came off of a rebound. Now, this was a power play goal at least, right? So it was a bang-bang play where Horvat got the initial shot away from that low slot, the bumper. He gets a quick shot away, and the save was made. But it's Palmieri right there on the rebound. So you've had 4 of the 5 goals have been rebounds. The other one, Palmieri beat Allmark to the, I don't know, it was 5-0 or short side coming in that right wing.
And by the way, in the process, the Bruins have lost Pavel Zacha during the course of the game to a lower body injury, and he will not return. Scoring summary in this one. Palmieri is 16th, 3:32 into the game, 1-0. Palmieri is 17th at 5:27 on the power play, 2-0. Palmieri is 18th at 12:19, 3-0 at the end of one. Anders Lee is 16th, 46 seconds into the second period, 4-0. Brock Nelson is 28th at 10:24, 5-0. Mark McLaughlin, his first of the season from Charlie McAvoy and James Van Riemsdyk at 14:30 to round out your scoring through 2 periods. Shots in favor of the Islanders, 25-14 on the power play. The Bruins 0 for 1, and the Islanders 1 for 1. Music of the game is brought to you by Live Nation. Duxbury native Stick Figure makes his headlining debut at the Xfinity Center on Saturday, August 3rd. Get tickets now at livenation.com. He's going to update the out-of-town NHL scoreboard when we return on the 98.5, the Sports Hub Bruins radio network, driven by the versatile Honda CR-V at your local New England Honda dealers.
Sports don't get any tougher than hockey, and trucks don't get any tougher than Ford F-Series, F-150, and Super Duty. The trucks that move mountains also move parade floats and snowmobiles. With that versatility, it's no wonder Ford F-Series is the #1 selling pickup for 47 years straight. Visit buyfordnow.com for great offers. Your New England Ford dealers, a proud partner of your Boston Bruins. Sales claim based on 1977 to 2023 CY total sales.
Hi, this is Jake DeBrusque, and I'm excited to team up with the Shaws at Star Market Foundation and 98.5 The Sports Hub once again for Feeding the Puck for Families. Every time me or one of my teammates feeds the puck this season to help score a goal, the Shaws and Star Market Foundation Nourishing Neighbors Initiative will donate funds to end hunger here in our local communities. Since its inception, Nourishing Neighbors has raised more than $250 million across the country to ensure our neighbors have the nutrition needed to thrive. Locally, the Shaws and Star Market Foundation will be enabling a donation of $100 every time we feed the puck for a goal to the Greater Boston Food Bank to help end hunger, up to $50,000. To learn more about Feeding the Puck for Families, visit 985thesportshub.com/feedthepuck.
Hey, Zoe here, and if you're a plumber, pipe fitter, or in the piping trades, then you need to call my friends at Charles D. Sheehy for any of your product needs. Sheehy's staff is ready to get you the piping and mechanical products that you need on site and on time. Call today for more information. Sheehy is driven to deliver.
Don't let the weather limit your passion for golf. Go to Winslow's Kitchen Bar and Range, state-of-the-art top tracer driving range with shot tracing technology and power tee ball automation. Whether you're a golf enthusiast or a weekend warrior, you'll love Winslow's 16 heated bays with full-service food and drink, trivia nights, and live music in the clubhouse. Winslow's open 7 days a week, rain, snow, or shine at Green Harbor Golf Club, 624 Webster Street in Marshfield. Book your bay at greenharborgolfclub.com/Winslow's. Winslow's, because good times and golf shouldn't have an off-season.
Dunkings! Iced coffee, that is. Iced coffee with French vanilla swirl, vanilla shot, sweet cold foam, and cinnamon sugar topping. And don't forget to add the Munchkin Skewer. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer. Terms apply.
The Celtics play here at the Sports Hub.
2 periods in the books here on Long Island, with the New York Islanders leading the Bruins by the score of 5-1. Other finals around the NHL here today. Busy day in the NHL. Winnipeg 5-3 winners over the Carolina Hurricanes. Winnipeg Jets came from a 3-0 deficit in that game to win 5-3. Florida Panthers get the shutout over the Red Wings 4-0. Edmonton 2, Seattle 1. Nashville 5-1 win over the Colorado Avalanche. In St. Louis, the Blues beat the Minnesota Wild 3-1. Buffalo, late third period, about 6.5 minutes to go, lead the Vegas Golden Knights by the score of 6-2. Third period, Philadelphia with a 3-1 lead over Ottawa. Also in the third, the Montreal Canadiens 3 and the Tampa Bay Lightning 2. Other games going on right now. Third period, Toronto with a 3-2 lead over the New York Rangers. 4-1 now, Columbus leads the Chicago Blackhawks. That's in the second period. Also in the second, San Jose and Dallas are tied at 1. One other game at 10 o'clock here tonight has the Pittsburgh Penguins out in Calgary to visit the Flames. Bruins trailing the Islanders 5-1 after 2 periods. We'll have the third period. All the third period action on the 98.5 The Sports Hub Bruins Radio Network, driven by the versatile Honda CRV at your local New England Honda dealer.
Hockey season means it's Peerless Boiler season. Now is the perfect time to replace your old boiler and water heater with a new Peerless Boiler and Pavilion tankless water heater. Don't wait. Act now. Go to peerlessboilers.com for a dealer near you. Remember, Peerless Boilers, the world's best built boilers.
Stay up to date with all the Boston Bruins injuries during the Catches Law Injury Report on the Boston Bruins Radio Network. Catches Law, the official law firm of the Boston Bruins. They've won over $2 billion for their clients. When you're injured and can't work, turn to Catches Law. There's no fee unless you win. Go to catcheslaw.com to schedule your free consultation today.
You call that a precision stunt?
When a rookie stunt driver, just give me a shot, meets the trainer who thought he'd seen it all.
Come on, focus.
They'll soon find out that behind the wheel of the Nissan Rogue, with the power of VC turbo and the most fuel-efficient gas-powered engine in its class, watch this, the protege can become a master. But this is no ordinary blockbuster. It's a Nissan sales event ad.
Enjoy President's Day savings all month with 1.9% financing for 60 months on the 2023 Nissan Rogue. Shop at your local Nissan store and nissanusa.com today. Auto Pacific segmentation excluding hybrids and electric vehicles. 2024 EPA fuel economy estimates from 28 City 34 Highway to 30 City 37 Highway for 2024 Nissan Rogue. Actual mileage may vary. For well-qualified buyers, 1.9% APR financing for 60 months on new 2023 Rogue and dealer stock. Example, 60 months financing at $17.48 per month per thousand finance. Actual down payment may vary. Subject to residency restrictions and in-mat credit approval. Not all buyers qualify. Dealer contribution may affect actual price set by dealer. Contact dealer for details. Ends 3/4/24.
It's only human to be passionate, loyal, and all in when it comes to the Bruins. And it's only human to expect the same from your bank. And just like every season, TD will be there for all the wins, losses, and memorable moments. Best of luck this season. TD Bank, the bank of the Boston Bruins. Member FDIC, TD Bank NA.
Hey, DQ fans, get ready for game day with our sauced and tossed chicken strip baskets. Try fan fave honey barbecue or new Parmesan garlic flavors only at participating DQ locations. Happy tastes good.
Get the official NHL app to watch, read, and listen to all the deeks.
All I can say is absolutely wow.
All the sauce. All the saves. All the hits. All the snipes. All the sellers.
He scores! Unbelievable!
All the hockey. If it's hockey, it's here. Listen to every NHL game for free, now with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Download the official NHL app now.
If you need tires, think Town Fair Tire. Thinking name brands? We have them all. Thinking price? We beat the competitors. Free services? We have those too. For the guaranteed lowest price, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Town Fair Tire.
98.5 The Sports Hub and the Bruins Radio Network welcome the following new partners. Shell and the Shell Fuel Rewards Program. Bruins fans save big on home game days. Save 25 cents per gallon on Shell V-Power Nitro Plus Premium Gasoline with the Fuel Rewards Program. Download the app and join the Fuel Rewards Program. And Nissan. At Nissan, they make cars that thrill. Experience the thrill for yourself today. Shop NissanUSA.com. From the home of the Bruins, thank you for joining our winning team.
Listen live. Check out our podcast with the 98.5 The Sports Hub app.
Now it's time to look back at 100 years of Boston Bruins hockey, presented by Granite City Electric.
Pass to Esposito. Goal! Here's Phil Esposito. His shot. It's 1-0 Boston.
Back on this date in 1969, Phil Esposito became the first player in NHL history to record 100 points in a single season with 2 goals in a 4-0 win over the Penguins. Espo led the league that year with 126 points. One of 5 times he won the Art Ross Trophy as the league scoring champion, and one of 6 times he hit the century mark in points. That look back at 100 years of Bruins hockey was presented by Granite City Electric Supply, celebrating 100 years of service to electrical contractors and our communities throughout New England. Go to GraniteCityElectric.com. Both teams making their way back onto the ice for the start of the third period. The Islanders with a 5-1 lead over the Bruins. Linus Ullmark remains in net. He'll be in net to our right. Ilya Sorokin in goal to our left. As we get set for the drop, Brad Marchand steps onto the ice with Charlie Coyle and David Pastrnak. Mason Lohrei and Brandon Carlo are on the back end. Charlie McAvoy, James Van Riemsdyk with the assists on Mark McLaughlin's goal at the tail end of the second period. That's our delivery of the game, delivered by Granite City Electric's GCE Nitrine. Granite City Electric Supply, celebrating 100 years of service to electrical contractors in New England. Visit GraniteCityElectric.com to order. Kyle Palmieri having a quick discussion with the referee Francois St. Laurent as we get set for the start of the third period. It was Palmieri who got drilled and knocked down cleanly by Parker Wotherspoon in the second, left, and has since come back. He's got a hat trick and 4 points here tonight. Islanders win the faceoff. We're underway as the puck is thrown in to the left of Ullmark. Now Marchand backhand up the right side. Pastrnak comes back to get it to Coyle over the line. He'll chip it into the near corner. Marchand locks up at the end boards. Coyle comes over to help. He whistles a pass up the middle that missed Lohrei and all the way back into the Bruins' end. Here's Lohrei. Banked it ahead. Coyle catches. Islanders break that up. Nelson chases back into the Bruins zone. Pastrnak at his own blue line. Around a check to the center circle. Dished it over the line softly to Van Riemsdyk. Pushed it into the near corner. Romanov hip to hip on the check with Pastrnak. And the Islanders trying to break out. Cannot. Geekie keeps it in. Barzal gets it back. Scraped it over to the near side, and the Islanders will break the other way. Barzal over the line to the far circle. Hands it up top. To the right point, Aho. Feeds near side, Nelson. His dish to the near circle. The Islanders cycle it on the outside. Right of the net, Aho threw it into the slot. Barzal snags it along the near side. Barzal leaves at the near point. Romanov fires into the slot. The Bruins reject it back out to the neutral zone and will start to change. 18.5 left here in the third. 5-1 Islanders. Wotherspoon wires it into the left corner. Around it comes as the Bruins completing some changes. Golf by the Islanders back into the neutral zone. With a step is Holmstrom right of the net. Sent it into the slot. And this one off the surface.
But Ullmark's going to get a penalty for delay of game. He batted that puck out of the air, and I think it went up into the netting. They're going to double check on this, but referee was right on it.
Ullmark with a quizzical look as the camera pans to him.
Lost at 35, 2 minutes for goal for delay of game.
Yeah, he whacked the puck out of the air after got tipped up into his crease. Holmstrom trying to make that pass across. It gets blocked, and then Ullmark whacking it out of the air. Went up into the netting.
Hallmark now getting an explanation from the referee.
It's delay game. Unless it hit the glass first.
By the rule, it absolutely is.
Unless you know, you can argue that it hit the glass first and then into the netting.
But isn't this part of the reason that the rule doesn't make sense?
Yeah, in those situations, yes.
Face off in the right circle in the Bruins zone. The Islanders 1 for 1 on the power play here tonight. Along the near side, Riley shuttles it to the high slot. Back to Riley at the right point. He'll stick handle in the middle. Dish to the right point. Engvall. Engvall along the near side. High slot, Riley shoots. Deflected just wide of the far post as Lee had come to the front. Near point now, Riley. Flings along the near wall. Engvall. Threw it across. Far side sent out in front. And the Bruins with the puck, and they'll crank it all the way down. Sorokin sets it up back of his net. If you're wondering, the Islanders have only allowed 2 shorthanded goals all season long. It's the fewest in the league. And none have come on home ice. Bruins rattle it all the way down. 17.5 left here in the third. 5-1 Islanders. Bruins short for another minute 10. Danton Heinen is serving. Here's Barzal through the middle. Left wing feed. A little too hard. McAvoy tried to set it up in the far circle. Bump to Lauko. And everybody in the bench ducks, but he drives it off the right wing boards and down.
Yeah, Lauko Boquist killing that penalty. Now you've got McLaughlin out here with DeBrus killing. So some different forward combinations.
Here's Palmieri to the right circle. Banked it back up top. Dobson swings it over to the far side. Dobson center point to the half wall far side. Nelson drifts back. Banked it back up top. Barzal to the far hash. Looking back door. Stick handles. He got the pass through, but Nelson had to try and kick it with his skate. Far circle, it's Barzal. Watched by DeBrus. Feeds left to the cage. Swept across to the near side. 18 seconds left on the penalty being served by Heinen. Barzal, stick handles, looks, fades back. Now the Islanders start to move a little bit. And Wotherspoon will drill a backhand up the right side all the way down.
Good read by Forbert that time. You're going to jump that pass. Don't even allow it down low so that they can try to make the pass in the middle there to Horvat.
Heinen's out of the box. Pasternak back of the net. Pasternak stripped to the puck by Pelech. Pasternak gets it back, then lost it. Pelech dish to the middle to Polak. Up the near side. And it's jammed back into the Islander end. Holmstrom had it glance off his glove. Lohrei's got it. Wings it to the center circle. Heinen scoots over the line. He'll go wide into the right corner. Holmstrom rubbed him against the glass at the end.